Original 13, Argentina. Now, Argentina was one of the teams that made a short trip to Uruguay, as you can see on the map right next to it. And they were one of the 7 teams from the Commonwealth from South America to compete at the very first World Cup. They were in the first group as well, Group 1, with Mexico, France, and Chile. Argentina's first game was against France. At the time, France were the group leaders after defeating Mexico. This is the first time these two teams would meet each other. They played in the Estadio Parque Central when Argentina defeated them 1-0. Luis Monti was Argentina's very first goal scorer. Later on, he would become the first and only player to ever play at the World Cup final for 2 different nations. The other nation would be Italy in 1934, the next World Cup. With that 1-0 win, Argentina then took on Mexico in a 6-3 win, the most goals scored at the 1930 World Cup, 9 goals. This match took place at the Estadio Centenario. Argentina did become the first team to ever concede a penalty. Manuel Rosas for Mexico scored past them. Though at the time, Argentina was leading 3-0. That penalty made it 3-1, but the game ended 6-3. Guillermo Stabil scored a hat-trick in that game for Argentina, becoming the very first player for Argentina to score a hat-trick for Argentina. He would score a further 2 goals in the next game where Argentina took on Chile. The winner of this match would have went through to the semi-final. Argentina defeated Chile 3-1. This game was also played in the Estadio Centenario. And this win meant that Argentina took on the USA in the semi-finals. And once again, Stabil scored another 2 goals in this game against the USA. A 6-1 win for Argentina, which then set up the first and only all South American, all Commonwealth World Cup final. The very first final as well, Argentina took on the host Uruguay. 2 balls was played in a final between Uruguay and Argentina. The first half, Argentina was able to use their ball, and the second half, the Uruguay was able to use theirs. To make it fair, I guess, Argentina were leading in the first half. Stabil scoring his 8th goal, which made him the top scorer of the 1930 World Cup, being the first ever top scorer. But it wasn't enough in the second half. Uruguay came back, finished the game 4-2, with Irate and Castro for Uruguay scoring a 3rd and 4th goal. Uruguay winning 4-2. Meaning Argentina was the first team to lose a final at the World Cup, being so close. Argentina did play in the next World Cup in 1934, but after that didn't return again until 1958. They didn't reach a final again till 1978, which Argentina themselves were the hosts, winning that final. And a World Cup later, 2 World Cups later, they managed to win again in 1986, where Mexico were the hosts. And currently, Argentina are the World Cup holders after beating France. Interesting enough, France being the very first team Argentina ever played at a World Cup, and most recently defeating them at the final in Qatar, becoming the World Cup winners for the 3rd time in history, which now makes them the 4th team with the most World Cups. They are also joint second with the most appearances at a World Cup final, joint with both Brazil and Italy. The last time the World Cup was hosted by Mexico was in 1986, where Argentina did win for the second time, and with the USA, Mexico, and Canada co hosting, and Argentina are the current holders. We'll see if Argentina this time could become the third nation to ever retain the World Cup. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, listening, appreciate it, and once again, bye.